So today we got news that the Australian politicians and the United Nations want to ban anime and manga. I'll tell you why they want to ban anime and manga. It's because anime and manga are the last standing form of free speech in this world, which is apolitical, and it has always been apolitical. The NPCs, social justice warriors, and corrupt politicians are angry because they can't hijack and control it to push their NPC narrative. Anybody who doesn't comply will be terminated. Anybody who doesn't push their narrative will be annihilated or scapegoated for the world's problems, as you'll see later in this video. I talked to a Japanese uncle about Western comics like Marvel and DC and how all of the content is politically fueled, and he told me that he is proud Japanese anime and manga because there are no politics in those stories and many can enjoy them. Like I said previously, manga and anime have always been the creative escape for the Japanese. Japanese society used to be very strict, and the only way people could find an outlet to release that pent-up stress and tension and to unwind was to be creative, either by drawing manga or creating scenarios for stories for manga or reading anime and manga. In this Japanese fictional media, there are many topics to be seen, many themes to explore, and there's always something for everybody to cherish. Whether you like teammate shonens or you like hentai, ecchi, or incest, there's always something waiting for you in the massive catalog that Japan has to offer the world. There are many groups from all over Japan and across the world that come together with a shared love for a specific anime title. To take this love apart is to take apart the community of anime and manga as we know it, to steal their shared ground, no matter their ethnicity, religion, and social status. The true criminals are the politicians who dislike harmony and love to create strife, war, and social unrest so that they can further their agenda. I would say old Japanese culture has taken a step back, and most people recognize Japan for their anime, manga, and video games, considering that video game companies have quite a big say in law, considering the recent no-compete law. Western politicians aim to rob Japan of its culture or its identity. The excuse was that children who watch anime will act out what they see and endanger the lives of women. Let's look at the terminology here. Children, check. Women, check. Now we know who's pulling the strings. Do you guys remember Steve Irwin, otherwise known as the Crocodile Hunter? I remember one day I was walking out of junior high and then one of my friends heckled, "Steve Irwin is dead." As I walked towards the bus with my group of friends, we looked sad. One of my friends said, "We always knew one day this guy was gonna get it." And I said, "Holy smokes, those are the exact words my dad used to say." He's like, "One day this guy's gonna get it." And we figured out everybody else's dad had said the same thing, and we agreed. The truth of the matter is, even at that age, we thought Steve Irwin was brave, but stupid. We were able to discern from a very young age that wrestling with crocodiles, hugging boa constrictors, petting tarantulas, and kissing king cobras was not something anybody should be doing. We had a moral compass back then. Heck, looking back, I think the only reason we watched the show was because of the suspense for if and when something did go wrong to justify the old saying, "I told you so." Given that Australia is rigged with wildlife and that 90% of that wildlife can kill you, why haven't they banned Steve Irwin and his dopey imitators from risking their lives and teaching kids to become little Dr. Doolittles themselves? Oh, that's right. This dangerous behavior is considered educational. Well, what did you learn from Steve Irwin, kids? Don't be an idiot and don't fuck with manta rays. By the way, there are many educational genres of anime, like the Restaurant to the Other World, which taught me how to cook Japanese dishes at the cost of a gold coin, no less. The West tried to use subterfuge to infiltrate into the manga community. One example stems from the company Marvel, which hired an American to use a pen name as a Japanese person and create various manga stories that failed miserably. Why? Well, if you guessed it was because that they were unauthentic and politically driven spiels of nonsense, you guessed right. Why is Australia sounding the horn against this, you ask? Why is Australia sounding the horn against Japan, you ask? Well, because it is the closest NPC agent of the West to Japan. It is the closest Western-ish country in the same sea, trying to put pressure on Japan to kneel and bend bend the knee. It is tactical and political warfare happening right now. Obviously, this politician is answering to a handler, which is making him the puppet of his agenda. This conspiracy goes further down the rabbit hole. If you are concerned for the well-being and the safety of anime, manga, and video game creators, please like, comment, and share this video. Let us unite against those who wish to do us harm. So a few points I want to drill down in this video again. The first one being that because the NPC, social justice warriors, and the feminazi, and whoever is pulling the strings in the background can't hijack anime, manga, and their other content, they want to delete it because it serves them no purpose and it is a form of free speech. So you've got the apolitical aspect to it and you've got the free speech aspect to it, and those are two things that the powers that be want to remove from the population. And the third aspect I want to talk about, which I kind of hinted in this video, is that, you know, free speech is bad, and the NPC prerogative, they don't want you to be able to have free speech, so that's why they take down videos on YouTube. That's why they take down tweets. They take down websites or subreddits on Reddit. They don't let you have your opinion. So you are entitled to your opinion and you are entitled to your likes, guys. Please remember that. Take it easy. Love you. Bye-bye. Yes, good day. It is Hentai Happy. And I have some news